shave it right now and you say how good it is.
Go for it. Now, this is where the challenge starts. If he can do it, I can do it. That's the story Bombay Shaving Company does. So when 2015-2016 happened, suddenly the matrimonial environment got very competitive. Suddenly men wanted to be right swipe. What's the first thing that men do when they want to look good? That the first time you shave is the opportunity for Bombay Shaving Company. The one thing that has helped me and my team do this well is the ability to constantly sell over and over again. We believe that if you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to know how to sell well. There is something very magical about a large prize where you have a little chance to do it. The best example of this is Kaun Banega Crorepati. By the way, last 15 minutes, I was selling Bombay Shaving Company to him. And why were you helping him out?
Now, I would like to request our director, Dr. Alka Maurya, to kindly felicitate our guests as a token of appreciation for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you.
Let's put our hands together.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Early 2000s when I used to go to weddings in Pune, by the way. All my older cousins got married in Pune. All my male older cousins married women way out of their league. And I was in 6th, 7th, 8th standard. मैं घर आता था and I used to ask my mom, how did he get her? And she would say, उसका job अच्छा है ना? I was like, that's a good point. The financial arbitrage between men and women was high. Thankfully, it's reducing. So when 2015-2016 happened, suddenly the matrimonial environment got very competitive. Suddenly men wanted to be right swiped. Having an Infosys job wasn't good enough. Right? So now you want to express yourself. So what's the first thing that men do when they want to look good? No, that's the third thing they do. Yeah. Louder, huh? That's number 2. I would put that as the lowest on the totem pole of grooming. But I agree with you, given you're in hostel, I'm assuming. That seems to be a big filter. But there's number 1. What's the first thing that they do? Hair is number 3. It comes in grooming. Brush. We have gone back 60,000 years. No. A very important thing. Think. When you want to impress a girl, what do? Huh? Smell, again, part of grooming. That's something that brands can't solve for. Come on. क्या करते हैं लड़के? Grooming, part of grooming. Gym. Gym is what people do. They go there to get fit, to get lean, to look good. Gym also increases confidence. So fitness, fashion, grooming. 3 things. So in one of the entrepreneurs who I love the most, Mukesh Bansal, actually understood this long back. He told me this in 2016. And that's why he went on to found Cult Fit. After that, before that, he had founded Myntra. So he had figured this out long back. Okay, men want to look good, so find these 3. I was like, cool, number 3 मैं ले लेता हूँ फिर. So grooming started. Also companies like Jio, Airtel, Apple, Xiaomi, OnePlus were putting internet in your hands for free. Literally for free. Cheapest data in the world. Phones under $200. Right? We had companies like Facebook, Google, Amazon, Flipkart who were building infrastructure, data, warehousing to take a product from a small 100 square foot warehouse in Pune. You could send the product to any pin code in the country for under 150 rupees. Can you imagine? Because think about 2016. It feels recent, but it's a long time back. These companies built that infra, right? And we had consumers who wanted to do it. And then I had some capital. So that's how Bombay Shaving Company started. And till date, from the first launch till date, we have been consistently have conviction that if you want to remove hair from your body, we'll give you better priced products, better quality products. And we then realized over a period of time that the first time you shave is the opportunity for Bombay Shaving Company. The learning we had, Ankit, was that agar aadmi 25 se upar ka hai, to we will not be able to get him because he's used. 5 years. तो उसका वो आदत हो गया too good, right? So when do they choose? Is 17, 18, 19. Almost 40% of our business comes from trimmers. A lot of that comes from quick commerce. We're doing 7,000 to 9,000 trimmers a day. A day, people are buying in 10 minutes. So that's why we exist. And all of this is to tell you that 9 years as an entrepreneur, 9 years, 10th year now as an entrepreneur, the one thing that I have done, the one thing that has helped me and my team do this well is the ability to constantly sell over and over again. The ability to understand what the consumer wants, to create that product, to articulate why that product has value, to convince the customer that that value is real, to make sure that a transaction happens, and then to articulate after the transaction why the choice was right. Is a constant process of selling. Want to go to McKinsey? Is McKinsey as aspirational as it used to be? It is? Yes, no? I always felt like it's kind of losing its sheen, the whole MBB thing. When I went to McKinsey, it was like the place to go for my hands. It's still there. What do you think 80% of McKinsey partners are doing? You think they're advising clients? No, they're selling the clients. Advice is their product. Unless someone is writing a check for you, your value is never realized. So selling is important. And today, we are here to actually talk about, by the way, last 15 minutes, I was selling Bombay Shaving Company. Did you guys even realize that? What was I doing? Storytelling. It sounds like it's like a negative thing to do. But it's a very critical thing, huh? Perception creation. Okay, what else? How was I selling Bombay? How many people here felt कि हाँ यार अब मैं Bombay Shaving Company try करूँगा अगली बार? Sorry? Making things relatable. Yes, what else?
Telling about the number.
Telling the numbers. Why does that matter?
Matter as it.
Correct. Why? Who uses that tactic the most? To create validation in your choice. Not oral care, no. Validation in your choice through numbers. कि इतने लोग ले रहे हैं, आप भी लो. कौन? Correct. नहीं, government was a close answer. Political parties. Have you seen? Why do you think polling data goes out? It's to tell them कि so many people are there who think that we are the right party. So many things. So creating validation in your choice. Very important part of selling. Okay, what else? Need recognition. There's a use case that there are consumers who want this. There's a market that doesn't provide it. Okay, what else? Purpose. That's why we are. Reason to exist. Agree? What else? Emotion. And make you feel something. My consumer goes inside a bathroom alone, uses the product alone, never talks about it. You'll always talk about a food brand, this Coke thing or this Lay's, or lead it together. You'll always talk about a KTM Duke. It's a great social brand. People ride it together. There's so much. You don't have to explicitly talk about it, but you're expressing. It's out on the roads. Fashion. You wear it. You don't talk about it. Watches, shoes. But my product sits alone inside the bathroom, behind closed doors. No one talks. So what do I have to do? I have to go to colleges and force you guys to sit here in suits and listen to me for 20 minutes talk about Bombay Shaving Company. But I have to do that. Because if I don't build podcasts, I don't build cultural narrative, I stand no chance. We are a generation where content and storytelling is now becoming democratized. So the ability to sell has no barriers. How many of you have watched Ankit Bhaiyanpuria? Ram Nisarene. In COVID. What is he selling? He's selling, what is he selling? What are people watching? 10 million people are watching what? Motivation. No, motivation is a bad friend, huh?
A activities kind of story.
Kind of. There's a relatable voyeurism that happens when you see someone from a tier 2, tier 3 town do increasingly well in a world that is not designed for them to do well. We love those stories. We love those stories. Why do you think people come to watch startups grow? Why do you think we celebrate unicorns and billionaire founders? Why? We feel that I can become that. If he can do it, I can do it. That's the story Bombay Shaving Company has. Recently, we launched a product called the Omniblade, which I'm extremely proud of. The Omniblade is basically coming from the insight that consumers who are young delay shaving as far as possible because their skin is sensitive. How many people here have never shaved till now? I won't be surprised if that's the case. One, can you imagine? They're in MBA school. हमारे कंपनी में आते हैं बच्चे यार 23, 24, 25 not shaved. डर लगता है. ट्रिमर से काम हो जाता है. I don't need a clean look. It's okay. That was the insight. कि cool यार. There is someone who wants a close to clean look, but doesn't want a really clean look, which is very unique for people our age, by the way. Yeah? Very unique. So they want a shaving experience with a trimming ergonomics. So we said, let's make a product. C-type charger, done. Run time 90 minutes, done. Charge time 60 minutes, done. Waterproof, done. Now the product looks like a razor for young consumers from the stables of Bombay Shaving Company. We launched the Omniblade. So of the 8,000 trimmers we are selling on a daily basis, now in the third month, we're already at 150 to 200 of this product alone. Product has done well. So like, cool. Now we are going to go into colleges and get people to learn sales through selling the Omniblade. Okay, so we said, okay, cool. Now this is again me trying to sell. I'm like, okay, cool. But we are still a small brand. We need to tie up with a brand that speaks our values. We need to tie up with a brand that we look up to, who we feel embodies the thrill, the adventure, the expression of young India the way we want to in the future. So we said, okay, fine. How do we sell this to them first? The idea was to sell it to them so that then we can sell it together to you guys. So who do we tie up with? KTM Duke. When I was in college, Ankit, maybe you will relate to this given we are the same age. When I was in college, motorcycle was the way to express, to impress a girl or to kind of be on my own, to be with myself, to kind of a machine under my body, right? It felt more visceral than a car and affordable too.
The fourth dimension.
The fourth dimension. At that time, there used to be a bike called Honda CBZ. CBZ was like this very aspirational bike for people my age. And then came, I think, from Bajaj, Pulsar. So only Pulsar took the motorcycle game to the next level. I used to be more of a cruiser kind of guy. So I told my dad I want a motorcycle. Because I was in college for 6 years. I did not have my own job. So I had to ask my dad for this. And I bought a bike called the Bajaj Avenger, which was very much a part of my body for 3-4 years.
Should be same.
You had an Avenger? I had a blue one, 180cc.
Black one, 200cc.
Black one, 200. Oh, I love that bike. I loved it. And then fast forward, I think 15 years, when maybe 4-5 years back, my neighbors in Pune only, Anish and Kedar, they were going to college and they were telling their parents, ki mereko bike chahiye, mereko bike chahiye. I think they were going to MBA school only. The parents got them 2 identical KTM Dukes. And the kids started biking. The father got involved in their biking and he then recently bought himself a Triumph. So now there is a Triumph and 2 KTM Dukes right in front of me. I was like, same family, between the 4 of them, right? So I was like, cool, this seems to be today's aspirational young brand. And we saw the values between KTM Duke and Bombay Shaving Company Omniblade. And we have now gotten together to launch Razorpreneur Season 3 just for you guys. Okay? Now this is where the challenge starts. You have to remember one thing. At no point have I stopped selling. I'm constantly selling and peddling my goods and Ankit's goods to you. So what is Razorpreneur Season 3? So the idea of Razorpreneur is simple. Okay? We believe that if you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to know how to sell well. If you sell well, then we will notice. In Season 1 and Season 2, we funded the winners of Razorpreneur if they had their own companies. Up till 1 crore, by the way. We run a fund called the BarberShop Fund of 30. Did you know this? We run a 30 crore fund where we fund companies who are in seed stage. So that was what the prize was. A couple of the entrepreneurs also, we really liked them and we got them to intern at Bombay Shaving Company as well. But we were a much smaller business at that time. Today it's a lot larger. So now we're going to do 2 things. Razorpreneur Season 3 is about selling the Omniblade. Okay? You will have to register on a QR code. You will get your own coupon code, which is individual to you. Okay? Then anyone you sell the Omniblade to, that person's counter will be like you. If you sell it to 5 people, that coupon code gets activated 5 times, 10 times, 15 times, etc. At the end of this contest, which is ending on 30th of September, the coupon code that wins what? A KTM Duke 390cc bike. The next 6 winners, number 2 to number 7, win a KTM Duke 160cc newly launched outstanding bike. There's a QR code outside, by the way. Scan it, you can get all the details of the bike. How many people want to win a free KTM? For how many people does that sound like a cool enough thing to do? In addition to a great CV point. Okay, so that's part 1. Okay. Now let's talk about the next half an hour. Next half an hour is also interesting because we're going to do something interesting. Register on this QR code, get your own coupon code, and for 30 minutes, you can go into the campus, you can go into your family WhatsApp groups, you can call your friends, and you can start selling. What they have to do is go to bombayshavingcompany.com, go to Omniblade page, put in your coupon code and buy. Everyone who buys will get, your coupon code gets activated. Okay. At the end of 30 minutes, the coupon code here that wins has a maximum sales, gets an internship interview for the founder's office at Bombay Shaving Company for your summers in April and May of 2026. Now, how do you sell the Omniblade? So, like I said, close shave without a blade going deep into your skin. That's what the Omniblade is all about. Fast charging, C-type charger, runtime is much higher. Waterproof, 90 minutes runtime, 60 minutes charge time. Okay? And most of all, 3 of the Omniblades that will be sold by you guys, by any of the Razorpreneurs, 3 of them will have a KTM Duke 160cc key in the box for people who are buying from you. 3 of them. So KTM Duke has been brilliant at saying, hey, we will incentivize people who sell. So 7 people win bikes who sell the most, but 3 people who are sold to can also win this. You guys may not have been born in 1999. Maybe you remember. Do you remember Britannia World Cup Jao? How many people here were there when Britannia World Cup Jao happened? You remember? There was 99 World Cup was in London. Going outside the country in 1999 was a big deal. Most people would not even dream of going out. It was expensive, visas were difficult. We didn't have the kind of money that now people have to travel, solo travel. Tab nahi tha. So there was a 5-month campaign Britannia did, which is every time you buy a Britannia product, you have a chance to, you have to scratch a card and उसमें ticket आ सकता है 2 London का. इतना Britannia biscuit खाया मैंने 4-5 महीने के लिए. Me and my friend in my society who used to play cricket together, he became really fat and all of us stayed in Pune only for the summer vacation. But there is something very magical about a large prize where you have a little chance to do it. The best example of this is Kaun Banega Crorepati. The incoming call to KBC is insane. Everyone thinks that they can sit with Amitabh Bachchan and win a crore. Very few people actually do that. But it's a story to tell. So you're all going to sell? Say 3 of these will have a KTM Duke in it. Which 3 we don't know. But by the way, the product is great. Also, the MRP is 2,300. But for you Razorpreneurs, the launch price from 5th September to 30th September, or for you guys from now till 30th September, is 999 rupees. So 2300 की चीज 1000 रुपए में बिक रही है. So you have a great price, you have a great product, and there's a chance to win a KTM Duke also. Is that worth selling? Okay, now I'm going to make this a little more interesting. I have a stock of 30,000 of these in my warehouse in Gurgaon. So do you think I need to buy these? Yes or no? No, I don't need to buy them. What if I am being sold a story well by one of you? I will buy. So I'm going to be sitting here. If you want to sell to me, you have to know it's a tough sell because I make the product. But if it's interesting enough and you convince me, I will buy 5 in one go from one person. You take a call कि यार इसके पीछे जाएंगे तो शायद खरीदेगा नहीं है mostly, but खरीदेगा तो 5 खरीदेगा. Okay? You have to know that nothing that I have told you to sell it will work on me. If you come and tell me, sir, fast charging hai ye, I will not buy it. You tell me something that is something that I don't know. Okay? So if I buy from one of you, I will buy 5. But if you come to me, I will only give you 30 seconds. After that, I will move to the next person. You can also say, yeah, this guy is not worth it. I'll find other people to buy. So this is the other rule of the game. Okay? Everyone's ready? It's 10. We have till exactly till 10:30. Think and come back. Go find a bald guy, yaar. You will find a bald guy. He'll ask him. Call your dad and ask him. कि तुम्ही जर डोकं शेव करा 10 साल तो तुम्हाला काय प्रॉब्लेम होईल विचारा त्याला काय एक्झॅक्टली काय प्रॉब्लेम होतो और इफ यू नो अ बार्बर आस्क अ बार्बर की डोकं शेव करण्यात काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे विचारा go
I think it's itching or something.
No, you are now shooting in the dark. Go and find. Think.
So as you already know the product, I won't be
but you're very close. I'm very impressed.
But I'm not going to waste time on that.
Yes.
But I'm giving you a live demo. I'm not getting a guy who can shave his beard. I will do that. I don't have much. But
Okay.
if you want, you can shave it.
Can I touch your face?
Yes, sir.
You have a nice beard.
But nahi aata, sir. If you want, you can shave it right now and you say how good it is. If you want, I have a trial for right now.
Show me.
But यहाँ गंदी हो जाएगी. Should I like we only or?
हाँ, go for it. We'll झाड़ू निकाल देंगे इसमें. Oh wow, very good, यार. Oh, पूरा ही दाढ़ी निकाल दिया. Very cool. Very cool. अच्छा, it's good. But without water you're using?
Yes, sir. So that's more comfortable as well.
Very
So,
nice.
Quick one.
Very nice.
You can do this as well.
Without water, without shaving cream, without shaving foam?
No. Nothing. So you can shave it. I don't have a mirror right now, but still I can do it perfectly.
Very
You can
good,
see.
yaar. Very good. Very good.
I just need to see this side.
Well done, yaar. Round of applause. Done, done. I'm buying 5 from you. So enthused, no? Love it. You can keep this also. 5. 5 I'm buying from you. 8. 18. Whoa. That is insane. Are you doing it alone or with people? Yeah, tell your code.
OBG_Anir.
Okay, we're getting this checked. Brilliant. Okay, so what do you guys learn? Ajo, come, sit. How many people in the double digits other than Anirv? Anyone more than 10? Anyone more than 10? Anirv, that's really impressive, dude. Come at. Ajo. Anyone else? 9, 8, 7? 8? Come at. What's your name? Rishikesh. Round of applause, guys.
Okay, so the plan is I just called my school friends, college friends, and like my middle school friends in Hyderabad, and I told them that essentially if you don't like it, I will pay 20% of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they all were just willing to buy it because all of them like are also traveling, going to college, they need trimmers as well. And I called my family.
How did you tell them to buy what?
I told them everything you said. And I told them like it's an all-in-one trimmer. So like if you're just traveling, if you're going to college, you don't need a hassle of thinking like of carrying multiple trimmers. And majority of my friends, they tend to just clean shave. So that was pretty easy. And when it came to my dad, I just told him, please competition.
So that's the thing. So I love what he's done, right? So there is, whenever you're making a sell, there are 3 things you have to remember. You have to add value to the customer. You have to make the customer feel something. And you have to entertain the customer in some way. They have to feel good about talking to you. So Anirv has done that very well. Well done. Round of applause for Anirv. 18 in 30 minutes is insane. You did this alone or you had some people helping you out?
2 of my friends.
Who are they? Give them a shout out, no?
Lekak and Chaitanya.
Come, Lekak, Chetan, come down. And why did you help Anirv?
Sunny, where's Sunny?
Son, oh wow, you have a full team, huh? And why were you helping him out? Friend? Oh, so sweet, yaar. Thank you. You're Lekak.
I'm Chaitanya.
You're Chetan, okay.
I'm Lekak.
You're Lekak. Lovely, yaar. Thank you so much. This is Sunny. Well done, man. Well done. And why were you helping him out?
Friends.
Friend. This was the best part of my day. Well done. Remember, you're like, people are so, when you're in college, in hostel, for 2 years, you're so looking forward to the next exam, the stress of placement, some event, some contest, some bald dude coming and forcing you to sell razors. There's always something happening. But don't forget to make good friends. In life in general. That's the one choice you have. You cannot choose your parents, you cannot choose your children, you can broadly choose your spouse, but that's also false only for the most part. But friends are true choices. So this was really heartwarming. It reminds me of my college days. So thank you so much. Well done, yaar. Well done.